Hey everyone, my name is Jon-Erik. I am an acupuncturist, and today we're going to be looking at sciatic nerve pain, or sciatica. So the sciatic nerve is a big honking nerve that runs through a very small space in the pelvis. This nerve, when it's inflamed, can cause pain that radiates from the hip, down the legs, into the feet sometimes. And as you can see here, as I'm looking up at the pelvis, there is a very small space here where this big nerve runs through. You can see that two muscles run really close to it. Here's the piriformis muscle, often a culprit. Also, the gemellus is below it, so it's kind of sandwiched between the two of those. So when those are irritated and inflamed and swollen, that really doesn't create a whole lot of space for this nerve, and therefore some pain can result. So I'm going to show some stretches in a moment that can help relieve and deal with this pain. But if you find that these stretches do not help you out, it is possible that this pain can be caused by something else, sometimes more serious. So it is important to go see your doctor and have it checked out and rule out that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and see some stretches that can help us out. We're going to start this stretch sequence on our backs on a yoga mat. A nice hard surface is helpful for the second stretch that we're going to do in particular. So start by drawing one knee in towards the chest and just hug it in towards the body. You'll notice in a few moments, I'm able to get a little bit deeper in this stretch as my body starts to relax into it. We'll be here for a few breaths or about 30 seconds. And then we'll release the leg long and do the other side. The second stretch, we draw the leg in, and this time we cross it across the midline. So you should feel this in that piriformis muscle we looked at earlier that runs across the seat. I'm tractioning across the body, but also down into the hip joint itself. And you might experiment with how close you bring the knee in towards the body or away from the body and see what feels like it's the best stretch for you. The third stretch in the sequence will help loosen muscles in the low back. This is a twist, so I've brought my arm out to the side and I'm bringing my knee over across the body. So now the hip is coming off the ground, whereas for stretch 2, the hip stayed on the ground. Again, we'll do this for a few breaths, bring it back in, and do the other side. And for our fourth and final stretch, we'll hug both knees into the body this time, getting a nice stretch for the low back. And that's the end of our stretching sequence. Do this twice a day for the best benefits. You'd be amazed at how much improvement you can get with just this short stretching routine.